Morning, everyone. It is 6 o'clock, and I slept horrible last night. Good morning, everyone. Happy Tuesday. Like I said, I didn't sleep well last night at all. I was tossing and turning. I didn't actually fall asleep until probably like 12:30, 1 o'clock. Then I woke up at 2 and I couldn't fall back asleep. I have no idea what time I actually fell asleep. And then I woke up again at 5, and then it's 6 o'clock now, so I'm up. Here I am. So I had an incident that happened yesterday, and I kind of wanted to talk to you guys about it and see what you guys thought about the whole thing. I was kind of leery on bringing it up on YouTube because it might like cause a little bit of controversy. But have you guys ever watched like those 2020 episodes where I don't know, like there's a hidden camera and they stage like a guy who's out to eat with his girlfriend and he like fat shames her, and then they see what the people around, the couple does like in the restaurant, like does anyone say anything? Or, there's a little girl like all by herself on a park bench and, like a stranger comes up and talks to her and tries to get her to like go with them. And then they like, show the general public to see like if anyone steps in and says anything. Well, I kind of had that happen to me yesterday, only there was no hidden camera and it was real life. So without giving away too much information, outside there was a parent teaching a child how to ride a bike. And this whole scenario has happened at least 2 other times that I remember that I witnessed, and I didn't do anything. I just basically observed. But this time I felt like I had to jump in and do something, and I probably did the wrong thing. So this parent was very, very close to my living quarters outside, and they were trying to teach their child how to ride a bike. And they had another child outside with them that was extremely younger. And this parent was cursing at the child. This parent was telling the child what a effing idiot they were. They weren't doing it right. Why did you effing do this? You're effing stupid, talking down to the child severely. So the first thing I did is I opened up my bedroom window. And when I open up my bedroom window, it like creaks. So I was under the impression that they would hear me, they would see me, and they would just stop doing it. Like they would be aware that someone was watching, right? So the person who was teaching the child how to ride a bike, who is a parent, looked at me, noticed that I was watching, and continued to be a jackass. So then I heard this person, this parent, go after the little one and said some pretty horrible things. And I, at that point, had just had it. The other child that they were teaching to ride a bike put their hands over their face, and you could tell that I don't want to be dramatic, but like their soul was just completely crushed. It was horrible. I was telling my daughter, my oldest daughter, about this last night, and I did start crying. Because I can't even like fathom anything like this actually happening, and I know it happens. It was just the first time that I like had witnessed something so horrific of verbal abuse of young kids. And the child that was learning how to ride a bike is probably 9 or 10. And the other little one is definitely 3 or younger. So I decided I was going to go outside with the dog. I thought, you know what, if I stand in close proximity as to where this was happening, it would stop. There's no way that they would continue if I was out there, right? So I started getting the dog ready, and by the time I got outside, they were headed towards me coming inside. They were finished. The parent had a mean scowl on their face, and like I said, I'm not being over dramatic. This exactly happened. Like, this is what happened. The oldest child had a blank stare, and the younger one saw myself and the dog and was like excited and, you know, started smiling and stuff. And I said hi. And then the parent and the older child just walked past me, and they got to the door where I was. And they were about to open the door, and I looked at the older one, and I said, you know, I said, you're doing really good. I said, I've been watching you these past few days. I'm like, and you are really excelling in learning how to ride that bike. I'm like, keep up the good work. And I started to continue to walk off, and the parent looked at the older child, and they said, now what do you say? Like, really mean. And he's like, I said, what did you say? What do you say to her? And I'm like, immediately I thought, fuck, I just fucked up. I just really messed up. I shouldn't have said anything at all. I should have called the cops. And the child mumbled, thank you. And he's like, that's right. When someone gives you a compliment, you know, and just like mean, not even like I'm doing it now, like fucking mean, like nasty. Like I was scared. And I thought, you know what? You may like disrespect your kids in front of them, but you are not going to yell like that in front of me. Like, don't disrespect me as a woman complimenting your child. So I looked at the parent and I said, just like that. And then I started to look away and start like thinking that I was going to walk away. And he looked at me and he said, don't you tell me how to parent my kid. Don't you fucking tell me how to parent my kid. This is my son. And I'll say how, you know, blah, blah, blah. And I'm just like, so like right when he started on me, I immediately looked away and looked towards the oldest child. And I said, you're doing fine. You're doing good. And then I just kept on walking. The problem is that they live in very close quarters to me. So if I do complain to anyone, they're going to know it's me right away. What would you have done in that situation? I feel like a lot of people would say that they would have called the police immediately and just not cared. But what are the police going to do? They're going to come, they're going to talk to the guy, they're going to talk to the kids. They're not going to find any bruises on the kids. It was all verbal. I didn't see anything physical. And then they're going to go and they're going to give him a warning unless he like gets combative with the cops. Unless he like had an attitude with the police, they're not going to do anything. And then what happened? I just caused more chaos for the children and for myself. It's just like, it's a difficult like situation to be in. And I had called one of my friends and he had told me, you know, he's like, sometimes people are just like that. Yeah, you probably made it worse for the kids because now like the parent is going to be even more upset with the kids because someone pointed it out. And instead of taking that anger out on the parent, he's going to take it out now on the kids. And it's going to be the kids' fault that someone noticed. So anyway, what would you do in that situation? I'm like shaking talking about it. Like it was like trauma for me. I can't even imagine the kids. And when I told that child that he was doing good, his face was so fucking glossed over that he just looked right through me. Like he was already damaged. Like he was already gone at that point. It was just so sad. So anyway, I am sorry that I started off my video with, you know, that horrible story. But I do want to know, like, what you guys would do in that situation if it were like a neighbor. And yeah, I don't know, man. It was difficult. I was like shook all night, calling my daughter, calling my friends, trying to like get advice as to what to do. My daughter's boyfriend was like, yeah, you need to probably call the police, but whatever, I don't know. So yeah, I'm gonna go to my study this morning. And I plan on going to Maurice's to pay off my bill. And then I do plan on going to the gym because I did not make it to the gym yesterday. I feel really bad about that. But after that whole fiasco, I was just too stressed to do anything. So I'm gonna go do my hair and get ready. Oh, there's some ducks. Hey guys, I just realized that I didn't do my hair at all today. Like, I woke up this morning, I always put my hair up in like a bun or I put it in a ponytail. And I literally took it down, put a comb through it, like one of those wide tooth combs, and left. Didn't do anything to it. Oh well, what can you do? So I am on my, that's why it's so fluffy. Like usually I blow dry it a tiny bit after putting heat protectant on it. Whatever. So I'm on my way to get my nails done. I need to get a fill. I know you guys loved this color and I enjoyed it while it lasted, but oh, there's another copy. Oh, that cop car. He is just undercover this time. Undercover copy. I'm thinking about getting like a light pink. And if there's no light pink that has shimmer to it, I will ask to get maybe like a sparkle type of thing, like put over it or something, or maybe either gold or silver sparkle on the tips. I don't know. And I'm fasting today, so I do fast every day, but like I would say sometimes twice a week, but mostly once a week, I will do a 48-hour fast. And it's so interesting, like the days that I choose to do it, because it's not like a set day. Like, oh, Monday I'm going to eat, and then Tuesday I'm going to fast all day, and then Wednesday I'll eat again. It's not like that at all. It's a feeling that I get. It's hard to explain. Fasting to me gives me discipline. I mean, along with motivation, determination, you know, like all that other stuff. My major like word that I focus on daily is discipline. So fasting for me, like if I feel like things are, and I don't know if this is healthy or not, probably not. But if I feel like things in my life are like a little out of control, or I don't have a handle on a certain situation, like the thing that happened yesterday, in order for me to feel centered and focused, I fast. And that gives me extreme clarity and just like focus. I don't know how to describe it. It's just weird. Like if you've never done a long fast before and actually had a good experience with a long fast, you won't understand. Like if you've never fasted before, you're probably saying in your head, Angela, you are fucking crazy. If I can't even eat breakfast, I go insane. This is more like a mind thing. Because when you get to that certain point of like, it's weird, but when you get to euphoria, when you like feel that, like there's no turning back, like you're a faster for life. So yeah, does that make sense to any of you guys out there that fast? I'm sure it does make sense. But yeah, so that's where I'm at right now. So I'm gonna get my nails done and then I'll show you guys when I'm finished. Hey guys, so I got my nails done. This is what it looks like. This is the color I chose. Actually, the lady who does my nails, she was the one who chose the color. I was gonna do blue, and then she's like, no, you need to do pink. So I got this one. Pretty sparkly, summery, I guess. I had to do a voiceover on this part because the music was so loud. Okay, guys, I think I'm going to end the vlog here. I just got done lifting weights for about a half an hour, not too long, but I definitely built up a sweat. Whoops. I need to rehydrate. I need to take my electrolytes today, which include pickle juice, because electrolytes are extremely important, especially if you're fasting and working out on the day that you're fasting. So yeah, I hope everyone has a great day, and hopefully I'll see you tomorrow. Bye, guys.